surveys are trying to sell you something, there are now apps claiming to block those annoying robocalls. But do they work? Bob and your side investigator Jonathan Walsh puts them to the test.
Not even the 5 on Your Side investigative unit
How did you get my phone number?
is immune
Is that a real company? If I Googled you guys right now, would that show up anywhere?
to robocalls. For months, we kept track
You said this is not a telemarketing call?
and then decided, let's do an experiment. All mind you, an unscientific test, but nevertheless, a search to stop these things.
How did you get my number, and why do you keep calling me?
Joe wanted in on our experiment because
I get at least half a dozen spam calls a day.
he got the RoboKiller app, but we also tested Numbo, Haya, Nomo Robo, Call Control, and Call Blocker. We asked our volunteers to try their app's free version for about 10 days. So, would they get those pesky calls at work like they have in the past? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I actually, for most of the week, logged when I got calls.
Kelly wrote down the calls she received, even with the Call Blocker app. The app allows you to put in a number that may or may not be a call you want.
The ones that turned out robocalls, I put that number into their system, and almost every time it said that call was safe to answer.
So, in the end, would she keep the app?
I am going to delete it from my phone because it didn't do anything for me.
Did it kill the robos?
I think it showed mercy because it did not kill all of the robos.
He tells us the app killed about half the robocalls. In the end, some apps helped, but not one was a silver bullet to fend off robocalls.
I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
Oh, they hung up.
That's cool.
Very surprised.
Shocker. They hang up.
I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Jonathan Walsh.
Well, all the apps say they will block your robocalls, and they are effective. Again, this was an unscientific experiment, but the upshot, there's a lot of growth in the robo-blocking world. In fact, cell carriers like Verizon and AT&T have their own products now.